You guys who found this video, I did it again. Bearded Moke painfully spent $100 to buy a 1979 Winnebago abandoned RV. This price, even lower than scrap metal, made him very satisfied. As soon as he hooked it up to the trailer, he couldn't help but start inspecting to see what the overall condition of this RV was like. If I can get it running, this will undoubtedly be another profitable deal. Car's exterior looked to be in decent shape. Opening the door, Knock saw that the interior was spacious. However, trash was scattered everywhere on the floor, leaving it in a state of disarray. Ignoring the mess for now, he decided to tow it back first. After securing it, I started the return journey. The journey was uneventful and I quickly arrived back at my yard. Before even unloading the trailer, I started to inspect it. The battery compartment on the side of the RV was already empty. There was nothing left except for a few wire terminals. In the compartment next to it, I found a pair of rubber gloves and a can of lubricating oil. After that, I found nothing else. The RV's tires have been parked for a long time and are already dry and cracked. I don't know if they can still be inflated. I opened the fuel tank cap and smelled the fuel. Feel like fuel inside hasn't gone bad. The whole exterior looks like it's just covered in dust. There isn't actually much damage, but when he checks underneath, he'll see that the radiator is busted. The muffler is completely shot, but the alternator on the other side looks to be in good shape. It should still work. Propane tank on the same side in the back is intact as well, but with all this dust and rust, even if it still works, I probably won't dare use it again. Ahead is a custom-made aluminum bulkhead, and behind it is the RV's radiator. The knight wasn't interested in the RV itself. The reason he bought it was that he only wanted the front end and the armor. Got back inside and just gave it a quick once-over. The interior condition. Luckily, the dashboard in the front, the instrument panel and such are still in decent shape, and there are some readily available tools for him to use. The gear shifter next to the instrument panel isn't stuck either. Also, he doesn't have the car keys, so he'll have to rewire it later. For an RV that's about to be abandoned, bloggers naturally don't cherish things. If they can kick it, they won't use their hands. Besides, the whole car is filled with a foul smell. After connecting the power, Moke removed the cover, revealing the engine underneath. From here, the engine looks to be in great condition. There's a good chance it'll start. Took apart the air filter. Although there's some debris inside, it's not infested with any critter. Now he needs to find the starter cable and connect it directly to the power supply. He didn't do much inspecting here. Not plans to just try starting it. What he didn't expect was the engine responded immediately upon contact, but he also discovered a fuel leak. The scene changes, and Noak has already repaired the leaking fuel line. The line wasn't actually broken, just a little loose at the joint. He then tried to start it again. This time, not only was it not online, but after a brief success, the engine unexpectedly started right up. This left Merc and Hong Shirmai stunned. Although the dashboard wasn't displaying anything due to power issues, the engine was running very smoothly. Nock immediately felt that the 100 yuan was well spent. The next day came in a blink of an eye. Car is now on the ground. Actually, Mark worked late last night, but his phone died and he couldn't set it. After dark yesterday, he replaced the radiator hose, removed the old belt and replaced it with a new one, and also filled the radiator with coolant. He also topped up the brake fluid. After he tested it, the brakes on the RV were fine. So now, this old RV is drivable. He's now going to his friend's house to dismantle part of the RV. Before leaving, Merc checked the radiator and found that there wasn't much coolant left. It seems there are still some leaks, but it's not a big problem. I just need to refill it with clean water. Locke got into the driver's seat and prepared. He was cautious at first, but he quickly let loose. Just as he was about to reach his destination, he was suddenly ambushed by an excavator. So my buddy had already started working. He's demolishing anything outside the line. This seemingly sturdy RV is no match for the excavator. It's being mercilessly crushed like made of paper. In just over 10 minutes, the RV is almost unrecognizable. Only the bare chassis remains, but that's exactly what Mock wanted. Once he was done, he headed north in the bare chassis. He was flying down the road, completely exposed. It was exhilarating. He floored it. His plan was to build on this bare chassis and add something special. As for how he was going to do it, Moke hasn't figured it out yet. As he drives the car back to his garage, the video is coming to an end. If you enjoyed it, please give it a double tap and subscribe. See you next time.